Alright guys, what's going on? So this video we're going to talk about high quality versus low quality zones, okay? This is a very important concept that you need to learn when it comes to trading supply and demand, because you don't want to be forcing setups that are on very low quality zones, right? It's very important that you're only taking A+ setups, very good setups. Today I'm going to show you how to do high quality setups with supply and demand. Now, when it comes to finding high versus low quality setups, it really just comes down to one thing and really one thing only, and that is speed, right? Speed is the most important thing, okay? The faster the move, the higher quality, okay? I'm gonna write that down. Faster the move, higher the quality zone, okay? So this is very, very key when it comes to supply and demand. So let me show you a quick example on NQ futures, NASDAQ futures. So you can see right here, we have a very, very nice supply zone. This is an A+ supply zone here, okay? You see price chops around here. This could also be considered a much bigger zone here because of this move. But price comes down, right? We have a small consolidation. We have a huge fast move down, right? So you can see this was such a fast move. It went from 12,300 all the way down to 11,200 in a matter of a few days, right? This was a weekend, but you get the point. It was a very fast move, came down very, very fast, right? So this would be an example of a very good zone, right around there. And you can see we tapped it and then immediately went lower, right? So the thing I want you guys to understand is just being able to tell the difference between this kind of zone and, this type of price action here, or this kind of zone, right? All of this price action, you have a bunch of wicks, very back and forth, a lot of whiplash. There's not going to be any good zones in this area, right? There's not going to be any good zones in this area. You can just see, there's a lot of wicks here, not a lot of fast price action. We don't see any really good zones until we start getting into this, right? We get the fast moves, right here we get the very fast moves. This would be a really good zone. This would be a zone, not the greatest, right? It's still a little choppy, but we get a decent move. So it really just comes down to speed, right? And looking at zones, the thing you guys need to understand is just the difference in price action, right? So look at this price action right here, right? In this oval. See how it's very slow, very choppy, very back and forth, a lot of wicks. It's much different than this, action right here, right? You can see that they had the same or similar amount of price, right? So this was down about 810 points. And this move was down, close to 800 points, right? Almost the same move. This one was a lot faster. This one happened in, just a few candles. This one, it took a lot longer, a lot more candles, right? So this price action here, there's not going to be any good supply zones, right? Yeah, you could probably fish one out, like maybe right here. But again, these are low quality zones. This is a low quality area, right? The high quality zones come from the fast price action, right? So all the way up here at this top, right? We rally, we base, we have a huge drop. We end up going slower after that. So this would be an area that I would be looking to short on NASDAQ, right? Let's take a look at AMD. Oops. So AMD, if I go on the daily, here we go. AMD on the daily, you can see right here, we have a supply zone, right? Price rallies, we base, and we drop. And we have another base, and we drop more. This is just not that fast price action, right? You can see, yes, we have the supply zone that ended up breaking right here, so we would have got stopped out. But look into this, you can see, right, we had that rally, we had the base, we had the drop, but then we just have more consolidation, right? We have another base, then we drop, and then 3 more candles. Still got some wicks. We got not the biggest body of candles, right? They're relatively short, right? We're not seeing any kind of moves like, this fast move. We're not seeing anything like, this type of candle here, which went up, 11% in one day. We're not seeing any of that in this action, right? And so clearly, if we took this zone here, right, this drop, base, drop zone, it did end up work, right? We tapped it at 115, pulled back a little bit, kind of consolidated. But, it's a low quality zone. You're not going to get the best trade results doing that type of zone, right? So you want to make sure that you're doing high quality zones The best way to do that is by looking at ones with the most speed. So again, going back to NQ, speed, faster the move, higher the quality zone. So you only want to stick with high quality zone, fast price action, and that's how you're going to get the best results with supply and demand. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.